Globalization is over, and we're taking Davos down with it. Trump went to Davos and dictated to them, boost spending on defense, cut corporate taxes, because he's establishing a new world order. America is no longer duty-free.
Is covered on CNN. What you're saying, this is not Fox, Congressman. You can't just spin a tail and pull the wool over people's eyes.
Yeah.
This is CNN. This is the news. We're asking you to come on and tell the truth.
And that's why more people are watching the Cartoon Network SpongeBob reruns right now, Jim.
Joe Biden to give pardons to everybody but him. They wanted to take care of. Yeah, but Sean, they wanted to. I don't care.
They're yelling at me.
This is more important because right now the economy is going to do great.
I want to know about
I'm
the
here
economy.
so
Will you investigate these assassination attempts? And you stated that you will release the files, all of the files, as it relates to the JFK assassination. And by the way, this is his desk.
Yeah, that's right.
This is where John Kennedy, little John Kennedy.
It's a movable door.
Yeah.
It's a little door there. That's where John was.
John, yeah. And RFK. And also Martin Luther King Jr., and that you will be transparent. This was going to happen in the first
So many
time.
people have asked me to do that. And I did it with Kennedy to an extent.
Right.
But I was asked by some of our government officials not to. And, you have to respect them. I was actually asked by Mike Pompeo, who's Secretary of State, not to. And I felt he knew something that maybe, when he asks you not to, you sort of say, why? And he felt that it was just not a good time to release him. And you might ask him why. Maybe he'll deny that even. But he did. He asked me. And some others also, though. They didn't want the Kennedy stuff released. Yeah,
right, my
he
last
liked
question,
me, and I got along with
your staff is going to kill me, and I don't want to get. I have friends here.
Fine. I'm not Obama.
You're not Joe either.
I'm not Joe. No, they had very strong rules. Obama's staff, too. They stopped him from speaking. And Joe, they usually didn't let him start. No, that's fair.
That's the best part of the interview right there.
I was covering Biden at the time, and I remember coming to my editor and saying, hey, we need to write about the Hunter Biden laptop. And I was told this came from on high at Politico. Don't write about the laptop. Don't talk about the laptop. Don't tweet about the laptop.
Politico responded in a statement to Primetime saying, quote, it's BS. Former Democrat donor Nicole Shanahan joins me now. How are you, Nicole?
I'm very good, Jesse. How are you doing?
I am great. Tell me about how the media has digested the Trump presidency so far.
Well, I mean, the left-wing media, the mainstream media is in a tizzy.
The president also making good on his promise to demolish globalism. He has already removed the U.S. from the destructive Paris Climate Accords. Those accords say China and India are developing nations. He also withdrew our country from the horrendous global minimum tax, the WHO. He's again moving at lightning speed. Today, during his speech in front of the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland, the president vowed to always put America first, and he delivered a powerful blow to the censorship-loving elites. Take a listen to this.
I'm pleased to report that America is also a free nation once again. On day one, I signed an executive order to stop all government censorship. No longer will our government label the speech of our own citizens as misinformation or disinformation, which are the favorite words of censors and those who wish to stop the free exchange of ideas and, frankly, progress. We have saved free speech in America, and we've saved it strongly.
Now, the president, he also used that speech to call out someone sitting in the very room in Davos, Bank of America's CEO. According to a 15-state coalition, the Bank of America has discriminated against Americans for political and religious reasons. The Attorney General of Virginia also accused the bank of, quote, voluntarily cooperating with the FBI, the U.S. Treasury under Biden to profile conservative and religious Americans as potential domestic. And here is what President Trump had to say to the bank's CEO. Take a listen to this.
By the way, speaking of you, and you've done a fantastic job, but I hope you start opening your bank to conservatives, because many conservatives complain that the banks are not allowing them to do business within the bank, and that included a place called Bank of America. They don't take conservative business. And I don't know if the regulators mandated that because of Biden or what, but you and Jamie and everybody, I hope you're going to open your banks to conservatives, because what you're doing is wrong.
The World Trump Forum, 47 giving the bug-eating globalists at Davos a good roundhouse kick to the face as he beamed in virtually to address the World Economic Forum. Roll it, Sven.
I'm pleased to report that America is also a free nation once again. There will be no better place on earth to create jobs, build factories, or grow a company than right here in the good old USA. My message to every business in the world is very simple. Come make your product in America, and we will give you among the lowest taxes of any nation on earth. If you don't make your product in America, which is your prerogative, then very simply you will have to pay a tariff. I terminated the ridiculous and incredibly wasteful Green New Deal. I call it the Green New Scam. Withdrew from the one-sided Paris Climate Accord.
And a big win for the tariff titan. JP Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon is seeing the upside of not letting the world rip us off.
Look, I look at tariffs, they are an economic tool. That's it. They're an economic weapon, depending how you use it and why you use it and stuff like that. And, people argue, is it inflationary and non-inflationary? I would put in perspective, if it's a little inflationary, but it's good for national security, so be it. I mean, get over it.
Ooh. Wow, it was like speaking to Harold. Hey, Jesse, I'm going to use a food analogy.
I'm already hungry.
Isn't Donald Trump like salt? You add it to every meal and it gets better. So you throw him at the WEF and suddenly it's like appetizing. It's fun to watch. You're kind of like truffle oil, where you overpower and you ruin every meal.
He's also committed to securing our borders. Look at this headline, quote, border encounters drop sharply as Trump launches crackdown on illegal immigration. I think he said he was going to do that. Now, of course, that crackdown does include deportations. Take a look.
I'm not going back to Haiti.
One of those threats is this illegal alien from Haiti. He's a gang member with 17 criminal convictions in recent years.
Trump, you feel me? Yo, Biden forever, bro. Thank Obama for everything that he did for me, bro.
I think he's going back to Haiti. Now, Donald Trump has empowered immigration and customs enforcement to do their job in all 50 states. Yep, even sanctuary states and cities. He also declared a national emergency at the border.
So I hooray him. I give him the best. Where I disagree with him, I'll say it, but where I agree with him, he should keep going.
Somebody's running for 2028. Yeah.